Hello, this is Ryan Fennig, President of the Mercer County Fairgrounds. I have Kara Molenkamp here with me today, Fair Manager for Mercer County Fairgrounds. And we just wanted to take a quick moment of your time to inform you of the plans that we have in place as far as safety for our fair for this coming year and the economic impact that we feel our fair has on our community. We have over 70,000 patrons that come through our fair every year. If each patron spends $100 a day, that's roughly $7 million of money that's put out into our community. Our out-of-pocket expense that we've committed to for this coming year's fair is $486,000. Last year, Mercer County Fairgrounds donated money to 23 nonprofits. And that money donation was over $34,000 that went back out into our community. Our community has already purchased their livestock projects for our fair. They've currently been feeding those projects each and every day for our fair. By the time our fair comes around August 14th, we estimate that our fair patrons are going to have $1.2 million in livestock and feed for our fair. It is important that we have our fair for the community. It is important that we have our fair for our kids. Just this week, I was talking with my 13-year-old nephew, explaining to him how we need to start to get things around for his heifer to get ready to show for the upcoming fair season. He looked me square in the eye and said, "Why? They're not going to let us show. It's not going to happen." I said, "Bud, you've got to put forth the effort. We've got to try. We've got to do something. We hope that this will happen." And this is just not our 4-H families that have these feelings. It's all kids across the country with sports related or any kind of recreational activities. So our hope is that you allow us to have a fair and have a full fair because our community needs it and Mercer County needs it especially. I'm going to let Kara talk about the safety measures that we're looking at implementing provided we are able to have a full fair for the 2020 year.
I'd like to remind you, our fair industry, we know how to create and build solutions. We, over the years, have been faced with many struggles of weather elements, acts of violence. We've had trouble with our rides over the years. We have had E. coli, swine flu, all of those things combined. But we know how to overcome those obstacles and basically come out on the other side and prevail. So how do we overcome a pandemic and create social distancing in an area where we have large groups of people? You know, we have sat down and looked at multiple ways that we can create these different scenarios throughout the fair. With our concert, you know, maybe we take away the grandstand and we use our infield. We have several acres and we can separate those areas in our grandstand, box seats, and so forth to create a concert area. We can still do this. We already have our hand sanitizing stations, our wash stations, all of those set up throughout the grounds. We have cleaning crews that are already active on the grounds, and what we need to do is ramp that up. We know that. We know that we can go in to our show arenas and we can create extra space. We can look at adding TV screens. We can look at live streaming it. There's many ways that we can go about doing things that will allow our families to still come here, support our 4-H families, our community in itself. And we can meet those healthy protocols. We can create those areas of social distancing. We know what it takes and we know how to make it happen. We know how to face those areas of challenge, and we can prevail because that's what the fair industry does.
Hi, my name is Greg Homan, Mercer County Commissioner, here to share with you some of my thoughts about the decisions being made regarding the Mercer County Fair. First of all, I think it's important to realize that Mercer County Fair is more than just funnel cakes and Ferris wheels. It's a pivotal part of the Mercer County way of life and our local economy. First of all, the fair is about agriculture. Agriculture is our number one industry here in Mercer County, generating over $600 million annually in sales and employing thousands of Mercer County residents. Fair also is about showcasing our small businesses. These small businesses are our building blocks to our small towns. They support our activities, they employ our neighbors, they sponsor events at our schools all throughout the county. Fair is also about all of our nonprofits. These nonprofits might include FFA and agriculture groups, high school bands, and church groups. They need these food stands offered at the fairgrounds to raise revenue, and that revenue provides for education and activities that we need throughout the year. The fair is also about the 1,000 area youth that are involved in 4-H and FFA. These are our future leaders. They're being motivated and encouraged to do good things, taking part in positive youth development. And also the fair is about community, a community coming together to celebrate accomplishments, to build a sense of community, and to strengthen our families. So the fair is more than just funnel cakes and Ferris wheels. It's agriculture, it's small business, it's nonprofits, it's youth development, and it's all about our community. So I encourage you to allow the Mercer County Fair to make reasonable adjustments and let individual citizens and our families have a choice to decide to continue to support and to continue to enjoy our Mercer County Fair.
And I'm Jared Emming. I'm the Mercer County Community and Economic Development Director. And as Greg said, it's who we are. It's more than a week on a calendar. When the community comes together, it allows us to live. It allows us to communicate with each other, to develop, as Greg said, our youth into being what we want them to be as future citizens of our county. So by not having a fair, by not having a normal way of life, summer activities, we're kind of cutting ourselves off at the knees for future development, future community development, future economic development. All the things that has been said so far are 100% true. Our numbers, our revenue, our sponsorships of groups, that's all true. But if you look at it in the bigger picture, if we don't have these events, are we even looking forward to what life can bring, what our community can do together? So I think at the end of the day, a fair is a fair. And some people might say, well, we're gonna, out of the abundance of caution and safety, we're gonna go ahead and cancel the fair. But you're not just canceling a week, you're canceling a way of life in Mercer County. You're canceling so much of what we want our young people to be and to follow, others. So at the end of the day, if it can't go on as scheduled, I think we're going to lose a lot more than revenue. I think we're going to lose a lot more than funnel cakes and Ferris wheels. We're going to lose a little part of ourselves, and how do you get that back? So we're pleading with everyone to be involved with the conditions that are being met, and we have full confidence that this fair can and should go on, and allowing Mercer County and other counties to have such events, again, is a vital part of our community and our economic well-being. So thank you.
We want to thank you for your time, and we hope that we'll see all of our community at the 2020 fair.